Holman large print compact Bible. We're going to do a rebinding a little bit, I guess it looks like there. I was looking to see if there was a date. Alright, so this copyright, for the latest copyright in there is 2000. So I've had this Bible, I think I got it right at the end of high school for me. I graduated 2001. That would make sense. I carried around in my vehicles for probably 15 or more years, and you can see what it did. It wasn't never a premier sort of top of the line. It's kind of just standard fare Bible here, but obviously it's in need of some attention, or to be retired, or somewhat so forth. So anyway, try to put a new cover on this Bible, and what I've done is, of course, like everyone, I've learned whatever I have from YouTube. Went to the Goodwill, got a couple winter coats for, $7, $8, something like that. And here we go. So I'm going to try to find some leather. Of course, this isn't going to be like top of the line Bible rebinding stuff. This is just some dope at his house thinking he can do something because he thinks it's, something to do. It says genuine lambskin. There you go. Genuine lambskin. So I'm going to do a lambskin cover on this Bible. If I can find a piece large enough. I think right here is going to be. Which luckily I have a small Bible to do, so I don't need a big piece. And maybe a sleeve as well. I could probably open that up and have a pretty large piece. Here's a little progress report on the Bible cover project. Lots of different YouTube videos out there, so I've combined them all into a mess. But anyway, this is of course that's the old cover, very old, years, decade even, probably in different trucks or vehicles. And then here's what we got so far. I'll show you what I've got here. Text block sitting there. I want to do something with these pages, but I really don't know how. And that'll be the inside cover. Have to do the turn down here in a minute, and we'll see how these corners go. Some people say they're tricky, but we'll see how it goes. Here will be the outer cover. Try to do those raised, whatever you call those. I think they're going to be okay, but I wish they were a little bit more defined. But maybe once the actual pages are in there, maybe it'll be a little bit tighter and show better. I don't know how to do any stamping, embossing. I tried to do a little imprint on here with a scrap piece, but it didn't work, so I don't know what we'll do. It might just be blank cover, probably. Unfortunately, I didn't flatten out the glue here, so you can see kind of some ribs on the inside cover. I don't think they bled through to the front or the back, whatever that's going to be, the outer cover. But the inside lining is going to have a little bit of spot there where you see the glue. I kind of should have spread that out, flattened it out. Did better on this side, obviously. But so there we are. This little update, and I'll show you the end project here in a minute. How this turned out. I learned a lot. Would do things differently, but pretty happy with it. Had water damage. The pages still have that wavy, kind of swollen, and so that made it a little bit difficult as well. And still see some remnants of that waviness. Couldn't exactly get my measurements right. The leather would keep stretching every time I would go to kind of thin out the edges and stuff, so didn't exactly get my measurements right, but it feels really nice. This end page, I've used some wrapping paper like you would wrap a birthday present in, and it really is way too thin. It really didn't hold up well to as much glue as it needed stay on there. Same way for the back one. It just was way too thin paper to really hold up. But it's I used what I had, and everything I did was just using what I had available on hand. I didn't really invest a lot into this. Use this really exclusive, hard to come by glue here. You might have to special order that at a craft specialty hobby store. Probably never seen anything like this before. Really exclusive special stuff. But that's all I used. I used that and Goodwill jackets and an old Bible that had stayed in a vehicle for about 15 of the last 17 or 18 years probably. That was oh yeah, and I used some ribbon here that yeah, Christmas present wrapping ribbon, really cheap stuff, but it's okay. You can see, yeah, you see there. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with it for what it was. It wasn't supposed to be a premier rebind. It was a learning project, something for me to enjoy learning, keep myself a little bit busy, time killer in between, you know, waiting around on stuff. So anyway, there you go. Final project. I'll probably do another one. I got another Bible that needs to be done, so I'll probably do another one, do it different, hopefully do it better.